Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a pair of running backs. We're hoping their number will be called plenty in today's game. It's the Browns going up against the Jaguars. So now let's go to Cleveland, Ohio, where Jim and Phil have the call.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the preseason's rolling along here as we join you from First Energy Stadium.
Jim Nance and Phil Simms, partner, look forward to sharing a very special afternoon with you.
Yeah, thank you, Jim. We look forward to sharing it with you, too. This should be a special game. I know the fans are excited about it. Talk radio all week long. All they talked about was this game because we have special players and some coaches that are two of the best in the NFL. I'm excited about the game.
The Browns are back deep, waiting for the kick return. The Jaguars ready to get this action started. This game has officially begun. He'll have a chance to take off. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Raised in Alabama, educated at NC State. Here is quarterback Philip Rivers. Nothing drives a coach crazier than a false start penalty.
False start, offense. Still first down.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down at the 21. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Handoff by Rivers. Breaks free. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
The Browns from the 37. And that gains one. This defensive front is so often disruptive and in the quarterback space. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Philip Rivers from the shotgun. Going for the home run. Third and 9 coming up after that last pass play failed to connect. The Browns come out in the pistol. The Jaguars with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Easy catch there. No one near him.
The Browns on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
First down at the 49. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. Taken down at the 45. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Second down, 4 to go. Scanning the field. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete. After the incompletion, 3rd and 4 coming up. The Jaguars lined up in the nickel. Playing press coverage to the outside. The catch is made by Marcus Wheaton.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands. They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
Now 1st and 10. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Browns take it from the 33. Got the completion.
Well, that basic slant route, Jim, it is thrown and caught. It doesn't get a first down, but it was really well executed. The offensive line gave the quarterback time and sight lines so he could put the football on target.
The Browns snap it at the 26.
And this fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
The kick is good.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
Austin will test the coverage. The returner made all kinds of mistakes, but give credit to the coverage team. They were down there in a hurry to make the stop. So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
Real tough starting spot here for the offense.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. Second down coming up. Out of the shotgun formation. Gets it out for the completion. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Running away from the pressure. The Jaguars get a first down. First down here. Austin has the catch, and he'll step out.
Well, Jim, I always say it's about deception when you're playing offense. That time, the play action fake by the quarterback was so good that defense didn't even see that he still had the football, and he throws it down there for a nice completion.
First down here after the completion. Delay of game there after the quarterback did not get the snap in time.
Quarterback has a lot of jobs on the field. One of them is always watching the play clock. Make sure he avoids delay of games. 5 yards in the NFL, and that's 5 yards you don't want to give up.
The Jaguars have it at the 39. The catch is made by Tavon Austin. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The Browns defense now is going to go nickel. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 45. And he hauls it in. First down, offense readying for the snap. This play set up by the long gainer from the shotgun. And now he'll take off. Makes the catch in open space. Inside of 30 seconds to go. First quarter, first down. First and goal from the 7. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. As we get near the end of the opening quarter, they've grabbed the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, things have been rough so far, haven't they? It's been fun to watch. Each team is being very competitive and physical, but that's a nice thing to do, to score that touchdown and get a lead here late in the first.
The Jaguars now going for the point after. Inside of the uprights. The Browns back now for the return, going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 7-3. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. Takes it from the 4, and here we go. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Browns stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today?
It's a two tight end formation. The Browns have it at the 24. Fowler's going to make the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The first quarter is in the books, and we've seen a pitcher's duel thus far. Which defense is going to crack first? We'll be back after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade. Win from within.
We're back here to start the second quarter, and partner, when you're in a tight defensive game like this, what the does an offense have to do to open this game up?
Well, I think what happens sometimes in situations like this, Jim, you know, the offense, they plan for the game and what they're going to do, but they come out there that first series or two and they go, wow, these guys are better in person than they were on the film. So you've got to adjust physically. I think now that they have adjusted, we'll see if they can make some things happen.
The offense needs 9 here on 3rd down after that incompletion. 3rd and 9 is the call.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. He makes the catch. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Jim, they call that a post route. Do you know why? The receiver is running towards the goal post. So they call it a post route.
Here's the football marked at the 47. 1st down following the long play. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. A foot race to the end zone. Going to take it home for the touchdown.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back get in the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
The Browns for the point after. The point after is good. The Jaguars return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The score is 10-7. He'll take it from the 10. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Browns defense, where was it the last time? They could not stop the pass.
Well, they were trying. I mean, they were working as hard as they could, but hey, this group they're going against on offense, they're pretty good.
First down at the 24. Stands in the pocket. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
Good job that time by the defense. They let the quarterback get outside the pocket, but they stay in place, they show their discipline, and there's nowhere to throw it.
The Jaguars come out in a jumbo set. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
It's 3rd down coming up.
Let's go.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Pass is intercepted. We've got a tight one early in the second quarter, and now the offense will look to build on the lead coming off the interception.
Yeah, you know, it was a good job by the defense, taking nothing away from them. But what was the offense thinking with that play call and that throw by the quarterback?
And he's thrown to the ground.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
Airing it out.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
3rd and 11. Looking at every option. Gresham's got it, and a first. That's his first reception today.
Browns put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
Davis in the backfield, single back set. 1st and 10. And he's forced to the ground.
Nice job that time by the defense getting the sack. The blitz was well-timed, and when it's well-timed, the offense doesn't have time to react, and they get a good sack.
Loss of 5 on the play.
When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing. Confuses no one.
That's a gain of 10. Coming to the line at the 18. The Jaguars defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 3rd and 5. And it's complete to Gresham. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
And he puts it through for 3.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds. That return's good for about 33. The Browns defense would like to come up with the same kind of result they had the last time when they had the interception.
Jim, that was awesome. It's so hard in this league now to get an interception, because if you look at the receiver the wrong way, they'll throw a flag. So good job by the defense.
1st down at the 38. He's hit as he throws it. And Phil, it's something we hear so often. It's a passing league, and right now their passing game just hasn't been a strength. It's a reason they're behind at this point.
Oh, their passing game, it's been borderline terrible so far in this game, and you got to go in and talk to your quarterback and try to give him some confidence and say this to him. Trust what you see and let that football go. That gives you a chance to have success. The Jaguars understand, just get whatever yards you can every time you're going to play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here. In on 3rd down, this is something they can handle.
All right, so now as we go back to the field, we've got a good game going, and an offense is trying to close the gap before halftime.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
3rd down and 3. Beasley's got the catch and the first. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
They bring in the extra tight end. 1st down and 10. They'll go ground. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
Second and 9. Beasley's got it on a pass that had some heat. Mark him down for another reception.
Oh, there's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, The linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Got drilled as he throws it. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Get ready.
Second and 10. And it's Jacksonville is in for the score. Touchdown.
Well, we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
The extra point for a 1-point lead. Extra point is good. The Browns in position. Not much time left here in the first half, where they're now on the losing end of things. The score's 14-13. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Jaguars defense comes out for the start of a new drive after allowing a field goal the last time.
Jim, they hope to play better this time. You take the information that you learned from the last drive and go out there and correct some of those mistakes.
Whoop, was that a false start?
Oh, yeah, that was easy to see. Even with your bad eyes, as you get older, you can see that he moved before the snap of the ball.
The Jaguars with a nickel look here on defense. Press coverage all the way. First down at the 15. To the sideline and complete.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Drop back, shotgun formation. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. Going to take it the distance. The 20. They bring him to the turf. The Browns signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. Here they come to the line of scrimmage at the 12. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Davis got it. Screenplay. A tackle behind the line. The Browns will take a second here to talk things over as they call a timeout on second down. No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. Davis is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. And pick up about 4. Third down on the way.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
Almost intercepted that time. Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw 2 defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half.
Thanks, Jim. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams have done enough to be leading here to this point, but in a close game, you know the second half is going to have some more twists and turns, which should lead to some excitement. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights. Jaguars with the football late in the first. Pass coverage will break down here, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to their own 22-yard line. Jaguars later on the drive. The pass out of the gun will be completed, and he'd cap off the 8-play drive with a TD. The Jaguars go up by 4. Browns have it early in the second. Here we get a quick pass and completion, and he'll end up picking up 23 yards on the play. Later on the drive, Davis got it on the run, and he'll end up sprinting into the end zone. Browns go up by 3. third down from the 45. Beasley's the target here, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 12. Jaguars still on the field. Here the pass goes to the sideline. And he capped off the long drive with the TD. They go up by 1. So that's it for us here at the EA Sports Studio. We'll head back to the field now for the second half of this prime time matchup.
First Energy Stadium is the site of today's game. Jim, Phil Simms here with the call as we get set for the start of the third quarter. With this kick, the second half is underway. Beasley's going to run this one out. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Browns defense had a rough go of it in the first half, Bill, and let's see what they can do now to start the second half.
Well, they got manhandled. They got beat up. They got pushed around. I mean, let's toughen up and change things around.
And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Going to lose yards here. Second down and a long way to go. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
It'll be third down. The Jaguars come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Knocked down as he fires it.
The Jaguars really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. Signals fair catch. The Browns talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going. When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him. Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
False start, offense.
And now, after the penalty, it's second down and 15. Surveys. Gains 12. This is third down. The Jaguars lined up in the nickel. And Davis is handed the football. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. They have been outstanding today as a 3rd down defense, Phil, even now into the 3rd quarter.
Pressure on the quarterback will make you an outstanding defense on 3rd down. And also on the other side, the offensive line, they are just having a terrible day.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Browns defense would like to repeat what it did the last drive, not being out there too long, just 3 plays and forcing a punt.
Well, they're going back out there. They're fresh, man. And the defensive line, the defensive front, they were awesome. That's why they got off the field so quickly.
Second down here. The Browns defense now is going to go nickel out of the shotgun. And it's swatted away.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's 3rd long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
The Jaguars get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Underneath and incomplete that time.
The Jaguars put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it.
Get ready.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. The Jaguars turn the ball over on downs.
When you're winning the game in the second half and you go for it on 4th down and you come up short, I'm telling you what, if you lose this football game, there is going to be a lot of second guessing going on. That was a big gamble, and it didn't pay off.
Davis taking the handoff. That's a gain of 8.
Well, when you can run as fast as he can, every once in a while when they put those arms around you, that's not going to be enough. Good job of breaking that tackle. Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, 2 to go. Set up now at the 12-yard line. Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Jaguars come out in a dime package. 3rd and 2. Davis going to take the handoff now.
The Browns just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
1st and goal from the 7. Stepping up, ready to go from the 7. Second and goal from the 7. Rings it in for the score in the end zone. They're looking to seize command of this game midway through the 3rd quarter, and with that touchdown, they may have just done that.
Well, they did. And listen, they did their part, the offense. They scored a touchdown. Now they're putting the pressure on their defense. Go out there, stop the other team, and keep this lead for us.
False start, offense.
Convert here on the 2-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. The Jags are ready to return the kick. Beasley's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Browns defense has to be looking across the line of scrimmage and saying, what were you guys thinking about the last time when you went for it on fourth down on your own side of the field?
I don't even know if they can concentrate. They're still laughing about the fourth down decision the time before. So come on, sharpen up on the offensive side.
Well, make some good decisions. This is like life. First down at the 20. Almost intercepted.
Well, when there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side and the defense does a job like this where they are covering those receivers, there is nothing a quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
Let's go.
Quick drop back. Throws the pass. Picks up 8 here.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
Third down and 2. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out.
The Jaguars will second-guess that play call. That time on third short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's fourth down.
Double tight end formation. The Jaguars take it from the 28. The Jaguars get a first down.
The Jaguars did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First and 10 to the ground. They advance the ball onto the other side of the field. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Now first and 10. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Get ready.
Field, then intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Browns are looking to build on a touchdown drive the last time they had it as they retake the field with their offense.
They had tremendous rhythm, Jim, on the offensive side. In other words, the defense is guessing pass, they ran the football. They're guessing run, and the offense threw it. That's what you want to do. Keep them thinking on the defensive side. When they think, they're slower, and you can take advantage of that.
Snap it out of the gun. On the money. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
The Browns do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter here, just next door to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the fourth. The Browns offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. Third down now. The Browns all bunched up here as they get set at the line. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Davis with the reception. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The Browns are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
That's a gain of 6. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Well, all we hear about this running back is, he gets outside. It's all about his speed. Well, not that time. It was about his power. Good job of just running through that tackle.
Gresham's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Third down. The Jaguars sat at the line. Dime package. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Not a good play call. You got a small lead here late in the game, and you call that play. The defense stops it. Now it's up to your defense to hold on and win the game.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Jaguars hope to get things going here. They have been anything but productive here in quite some time. 3 consecutive drives that have led to nowhere.
Well, let's give a lot of credit to the defensive side, especially the defensive line. They are absolutely taking it to the offense. They are beating them up, and when the defensive line is winning the battles like this, it's all about the defense.
Let's go.
Second down and 8. He'll throw it over the middle. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's his first reception today.
The Jaguars do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third and short.
Picks up about 2. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. The Jaguars step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. First down at the 29. Scans the field. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Do one thing at a time. Catch the football, then do the next thing. Run with it. He tried to run with it too quick. That's why he dropped it.
Second down coming up.
Get ready.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Allen Hurns with the grab. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line. On the way, third down. Out of the gun. Here's the handoff. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
The Jaguars look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
And he races out of bounds at that point.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The Jaguars break huddle and show a jumbo look. Handoff made. That's a gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Third and 5.
When you're losing and you have the football, you need to make a play on third down. That was just a bad play call, and now it's fourth down. You're going to have to punt.
Needing 5 to move the chains. Time is beginning to fade, but the quarterback knows his team still has a chance. He must produce something in a hurry. The Jaguars turn the ball over on downs.
I think we heard this all week long, didn't we, Jim? They wanted to be aggressive in this football game, and they're calling the plays and managing of the game, but you're losing. It's close. You go for it on fourth down. That's a lot to try to overcome.
First down at the 47. The defense gets the sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack. Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Gresham's playing out of position in the backfield here.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Your team is behind. You have to be the aggressor, and the defense is that time. How about that? Nice stop. They force a 4th down play.
Looking to make a difference. That's a gain of 6. So the offense gets the football back here in the last 2 minutes off of the punt, and everything looks like it's coming down to this drive.
Yeah, it does. And, you know, when you're in a situation like this on the offensive side, you can be conservative. Why? You have 4 downs. Makes it really tough for the defense to try to stop all 4 of those downs.
Scanning the field. The ball is jarred loose.
Oh, they make the quarterback get outside the pocket, and there is nobody open. They covered everybody.
2nd down and 10.
They'll go ground. He's taken down at the 23.
I don't know what to say there, Jim. I don't get it. You run the football in this situation, and my question is, why? And I'm sure that's going to be a question this coach is going to hear from all the reporters when this game is over.
The Jaguars coming to the line. Still have all 3 of their timeouts here in the 4th quarter.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
He's got the catch. And he'll go back to the sideline, kicking himself that they could not find a way to get the 1st down and kept the drive going as they were on their way for what appeared to be a winning drive.
Well, there's a lot of people to blame on that drive. I don't think anybody did a good job. The offensive line, the receivers, and the quarterback, they're all at fault. Jim, no surprise there. You got the lead. It's late in the game. You run the football, make that clock keep ticking. And you go over these situations so many times in practice. You got to manage the clock, know how much time you got left. They've done that well, and just keep running it.
Just 25 yards to pay dirt. It was one of those games where you knew come 4th quarter, it was going to be hard to accept that someone was going to have to lose this one.
Yeah, it is, Jim, and both teams played hard enough to win. But the difference was that 1 turnover. So when you lose a close game because of a mistake, man, doubly tough to take.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.